Hello everyone, very welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angelica and I'm super happy you're here. And yeah, I am going to rank my latest 10, but it's not 10, it's actually 11 eyeshadow palettes. So these are palettes I have used now for a while, and have I hauled everything? No, maybe I just have two palettes here that I haven't shown you guys, but I have used it, so I will film a whole video. It will not be that long though, because I don't have that many things. But I have 11 eyeshadow palettes today. I am going to rank. I'm going to start from the bottom. So these are palettes I have used, but I haven't used every shade in the palettes, but I have used it more than once. And more than twice, I don't know. I have used them more than twice anyways. But let's just start. In the bottom, number 11, it's this one. So this is the Beauty Bay Pastel Palette. This is how it looks. I was super excited when I got this because look at this. This is so pretty, and the inside is very, very pretty. I mean, these are pastels. I love pastels, but I don't think this performs good at all. I don't think so. When I've used it, I just feel like there is no like good pigment there, and there is kind of like powdery, they kind of disappears as well, and I'm not impressed with this. So this is not my favorite pastel palette. I wish I had the Creepy Cute. Actually, I ordered from Shroud Cosmetics for the first time because I really wanted the palette that Beauty Bean have in collaboration with, she have made with Shroud. It's Freaking Bats palette, I think it's called. I'm super excited about that palette. So when I ordered that, I really wanted the Creepy Cute, but the Creepy Cute just sold out. Yeah. So I'm pretty annoyed because the shipping was like $20 US. But I really want the Creepy Cute, so I'm going to get it. But this one though, well, it's not that good in my opinion. So let's go to number 10. It's very hard. I mean, these palettes are not, well, this one is not good in my opinion, but all the other ones here I have, they are not like bad. So this is at number 10. So this is from My Heart Revolution. These are the Tasty palettes, and this is the watermelon, as you can see. Look at this beautiful package. I have a video up with almost all of these palettes. Maybe all of these palettes actually, so I will try to leave the videos down below if you want to watch. So this is how this one looks. Let me open it up. So it looks like this is very colorful and beautiful, and I love this shimmer, like the shade, and this one, and this one, and a lot of the mattes I really like as well. But quality wise, it's like, it's not my favorite formula. The shimmers are quite dry, and they are not like that buttery smooth, and yeah, I don't think the quality is there like 100% in like what I like, but it is a very pretty palette. It's a very pretty color story. What I do miss in this palette is a very deep matte, like a very dark matte. You have this one, but this is not that deep. So yeah, that's, if they had like a little more deeper shade in this, maybe it will be ranked higher, or it would be ranked higher, but unfortunately it is on number 10. So now I have number 9, and it's also from Revolution. So this is the Revolution, Makeup Revolution. This is the Reloaded Division, yeah, palette. So this is how this one looks. This is the first palette I have in this, like, this kind of palettes. They have a lot of these palettes. This is a dupe for the Anastasia Subculture, as you can see if you know how that one looks, and I think this performs really nice. The mattes perform really good in this palette. I love the color story, but it's a dupe, so but the shimmers here are very dry as well as with this one. I don't think they can do like great shimmers. I don't know, but maybe they can, but not in these palettes anyway. And I think they are like dry and a little bit like, it's not it's not like a fun shimmer. It's not blowing me away. It's very like, I don't know. I'm not impressed with the shimmers, but I am quite impressed with the mattes here. So I have played a lot with the mattes, and I have actually done like a whole matte look with this one, and it looks really, really pretty. So where are we now? We are at number 8. So number 8 is from Nabla, and this is the Secret palette. I have a lot of Nabla palettes. I have a lot of videos with Nabla palettes, and I really have been falling in love with these palettes. I mean, the quality is amazing. I am so impressed with Nabla, and look at this artwork here. It's super pretty. So this is how this one looks. Quality wise, it's nothing wrong with this palette at all. I just have to rank these palettes. It was hard, guys, because I like this a lot. But I really had to like, because the quality is good, as I said, I really had to look at the color story here. And yeah, I mean, the color story is pretty, but I have other palettes that I love the color story more than this one. So that's why this is at number 8, right? Yeah. So this is how this one looks. So you have a row here with the more like rosy pinky tones and a few neutrals, and then you have a little more like teal blue greenish with a pop of neutral, and then you have this row that is like just neutrals like gold and stuff, and it's very pretty. And yeah, as I said, I've done a video. I actually did use this one and this, so I did a really colorful look with this. So you can do very colorful looks, or you can go more neutral, and I really like that with palettes. Now for number 7, I'm going to pick this one. This is Mayali Beauty. So this is the owner of Mayali Beauty, that is a new indie brand. She was the owner of Blush Tribe. So this is one palette from her, and I have just this palette. This is a Yaya palette, and it's very pretty. This is limited edition though, so I don't know. I think it's available right now, but I'm not sure how long. And this is how it looks. This is super fun. This is like a neutral, half colorful palette, but it's very fallish. Do you say that? Or it's a fall palette, in my opinion. Look at these shades. I mean, you have greens, you have orange, you have kind of reds, you have browns, you have a little more, yeah, like these pearly shades here. This is a super pretty palette. I have been very impressed with the quality as well. The matte blends, super beautiful. They are pigmented. The shimmers are very shimmery and beautiful. And yeah, I love this green up here. This is my favorite shade in this whole palette. I have had so much fun with this palette, so I really like this. And yeah, for me, this is a fall palette, and I'm so happy I have it. And let's move on. Now I'm gonna pick this one. So this is the Dreamy palette from Nabla. This is how this one looks. I have a video where I compare this a little bit to the Norvina palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, you know, the purple palette, and they have some similarities in this one actually. And yeah, I just think this is a very, very pretty palette. I love these tones. I love like purple, romantic, peachy, gold, pinkish kind of color story, and this is what this palette represents. And you have like a brown here, and you have a very light shimmer here, and yeah, I just have a lot of fun with this palette. I think it's a very, very pretty palette, and I like the size of this. I mean, it's kind of small, and it's very steady, and it's a cardboard, and it's quite like heavy to be this small, but it feels so nice. I don't know. And oh my god, it started to rain. I was so scared. Oh my god. Okay, it's raining outside. If you hear something, I don't know if you can hear it. Anyways, oh my god, I got so scared. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, this is the palette. Where are we? Number 6. So number 5, we have another Nabla palette, and this is the Dreamy 2. So I like this a little bit more. Let me show you. I have used this a few times when I go to work, and you can make like a very fun and beautiful looks with this. Also, you can have it like, because it is quite dark and I really like that, you can really smoke this out, and you know, when you're going out or something. I just want to swatch this. I used this one when I went to work one day, and this is like crazy beautiful. If you like gold, look at this gold. This is like a metallic gold, almost like a, not a greenish gold, but it is very muted and a little bit deep. It's not that yellowish gold, but oh my god, it's so stunning. And I love the mattes here, and you have a really dark shade here that is kind of this cream to powder or kind of shade, and it's like a really deep plum. So you can deepen this up and use this as a matte as well. I've done that and it looks so pretty. And I just get so inspired by this, and yeah, just when I look at it, I'm very, very inspired. And that's a really good sign, guys. That's a really good sign, because I have so many palettes. So when I have a palette like this that I gravitate towards, that I want to pick up and play with, that makes me so happy. This palette makes me so happy. Now we just have 4 palettes left, guys. So at number 4, I'm gonna pick this one. On my latest ranking, my 10 latest eyeshadow palettes, I put these Sweet Shop palettes at number 1, 2, and 3. So, and this is a number 4 this time around, because I picked this up a little. I picked 3 of them up, and then I picked this one up because I realized I wanted a blue as well, because this shade, I wanted this shade. Whew, this shade is magical. Look at that, guys. I mean, come on. How can you not love this shade? And there is a lot of nice shades here. I had this one all over my lid when I went to work. I think, was it this week or last week? Oh, look at that. That is so pretty. So I did like a blue look, but I also took a brown from another palette just to make it like a less crazy blue, if you know what I mean, because I was going to work, but it was like a very blue look. And I love the mattes here, because you have this deep shade here and you have a light one, and you have these 2 in between. Super beautiful palette. And why are these limited edition? I don't know. Maybe they can do it permanent. I don't know, because these are so amazing. These are so amazing. So yeah, I like this a lot. So at number 3, guys, I'm gonna take this Odin's Eye, and this is Solomono palette. This is how this one looks, and this is also like a half neutral, or maybe it's more like a neutral with a pop of periwinkle. I don't know, but this shade is amazing. This is a duochrome. I hope you can see, like when I flip my finger, it is like a green gold. But it also have like a base, like a reddish base somehow. I don't know. It's very sparkly and beautiful. And then you have these oranges. You have this one that I really like a rosy, dusty, rosy pink. And then you have a deeper brown. And this is a palette I also get very inspired with when I open it up. So I think you can do a lot of fun looks here. You can do a little more colorful, but you can also tone it down and just put these beautiful shimmers on your lid, because they are so sparkly and beautiful. And yeah, I really enjoy these palettes from Odin's Eye. I have 2 of them now, so I really love them, and I really love the artwork as well. I mean, look at this. This is so stunning. They are doing a great job. So I have 2 palettes left, guys. Can you kind of, maybe you can figure it out what I have here. Oh my god, it's raining a lot. Okay, at number 2, I really needed to have this one. This is another BH Cosmetic palette, but this is a Summer in Saint-Tropez. This happily surprised me. On the website, I bought it from Beauty Bay, but when I did see, you know, the color store, it didn't look that bright, but in real life it's very bright and colorful, but also like you can do neutral looks here. And these shimmers, oh my god, these shimmers are crazy beautiful. These are really like sparkly, they have micro glitter in them, they have like duochrome. I don't know if you can see the duochrome. This one is like a pink turning into a mermaid green, and this is kind of a gold, I don't know, what is it, like a gold green somehow. They are super beautiful, these shimmers, and the matte performs so good. The only thing in this palette that I don't like about the mattes is this purple. It's not that good, and this is the deepest shades you have here when it comes to the mattes. I had preferred another matte that was a little more deeper, or if this just was better quality, because this is not that pigmented. It looks dark here, but on the lid you really need to build it up, and you can't build it up to that deep shade that you want. So that's a little bit disappointing, but I love this palette. I think it's so fun to play with it, and I'm so inspired when I open this up because it is just a pretty palette, good quality, except this one though. But yeah, I really needed to have it at number 2, because if you think about this one, this is just blues in this one. You have more options in this palette, so you can do a lot of fun looks. And yeah, I just think this is super pretty palette. So number 1, guys, number 1 of course is going to be the Beauty Bay Nikki Tutorials palette. Let me tell you, this happily surprised me. This is so good. This is so good. I have no problem at all with these mattes. I don't know what people is talking about. What are they talking about? Do we have the same palette? I don't know if we have the same palette, because these mattes are amazing. These are pressed pigments, and I use like a eyeshadow base. I always do that, and I have done looks that I pack the pigment on and blend it out. I have done looks just taking one of these lighter shades and just like blend it all over and just go deeper and deeper and deeper with shades. No problem at all. I have no problem with this palette. The only thing I have problem with is the formula of the shimmers. The shimmers are amazing in this palette. They are out of this world. They are so magical. I'm gonna swatch a few if you haven't seen it. I think you have, but they are amazing. And I don't have like long nails, so I can take my finger and like apply it with my fingers. But if you can't do that, you may have a problem. I don't know. I've heard some of you told me you can just swirl your brush a little bit and maybe that will work. I really hope it will, but I always use my finger because they are a little bit squeezy. As you can see, like if I do like this, you can see where I put my finger in there. So they are a little bit squeezy and wet. They have a wet feeling to it. But they perform so nice. Oh my god. Oh, this is my favorite shade in this whole palette. This is the Pride color. Whew. And this one, this All In. I'm gonna swatch these two because these are my favorites in the whole palette. My god. I mean, these are amazing. I know they have restocked at Beauty Bay. I don't know if it has sold out yet, but if you don't have this palette and thinking about getting it, get it. I am so impressed with this palette, and I didn't think I would love it that much, but I truly do. I don't have, as I said, no problems with this palette, except, you know, the formula of these. But as I said, I use my finger and that works perfectly fine. You can get a little bit of glitter fallout because these have micro glitters in them. You have a lot of glitters in these shimmers, so beware. Maybe a glitter glue if you want that. But look at this. I mean, look at this. I don't know what to say. They are amazing, truly amazing. Yeah, and the mattes. I mean, I have used all the mattes in this palette, except, yeah, I think I have used this one as well. But I have used all the shades in this palette, and I just think it's a very fun palette. And she did a great job. I'm super happy. I don't know if you did see my video where I talked about, like, it was like kind of a, not a get ready, it was not, but I told you guys that I actually won the masterclass. Oh my god, this fly. By Nikki Tutorials. You could win this masterclass with Nikki Tutorials, and I won, but I couldn't be there. You did it like online. Because I figured that out that I won the same day as that masterclass. So that was just totally crazy. So guys, this was it. This was my latest 11 palettes I have ranked for you guys. Let me hear down below in the comments if you have a favorite of these palettes. Maybe you want me to do looks with some of these. I have looks on my channel, but maybe you want to see more. I don't know. I filmed this look, by the way. I have actually started to do one palette 3 looks with oh my god, this is so big. Be Perfect Carnival 3 Love Tahiti palette, and yeah, so far I like it a lot. So this will be up on my channel, I think, next week. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, this was it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this ranking video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love to have you here, and just click on the subscribe button down below. I actually hit 1K. That is so crazy. Thank you, guys. I mean, that was my goal. I had a goal, like, I put always up like goals, like goals that I can reach, that I feel like I don't want to compare to others. So I have my own goals. So I had like 500, and when I hit 500, my next goal was 1K, like 1,000 subscribers, and now I have 1,000. And so I just want to thank you guys, and I'm so happy. And yeah, I really hope I see you in my next video, because I upload Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So don't forget to click on that bell so you'll be notified. And yeah, I hope I see you in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye.